On a beautiful early fall afternoon, we welcome you to J. Doyle Field here on the campus of East Brunswick High School for a boys soccer match between longtime rivals, the Piscataway Chiefs and the East Brunswick Bears. I'm Phil Peterson, here to call the action for you today on EBTV. In his 6th year as head coach, Terry McGibbon returns a veteran team comprised of 18 seniors and juniors. The resulting stability has propelled the Bears to a 3-0 record, including a 5-2 spanking of St. Joe's to open the season. In their most recent match, the Bears defeated J.P. Stevens 2-1 on a late goal by Abu Bastaros. The midfield will be an area to watch this year, as the Bears have 3 new faces from last year's team, and they'll certainly play a key role in opening up the Bears' offense with their transition play. Piscataway is off to a rocky 1-2 start to the 2010 campaign, but in the GMC Red Division, the records don't seem to matter as the teams enter the pitch. A victory by the Chiefs today will go a long way in erasing their early season frustrations and will get them right back into the division race. Get yourselves comfortable as we'll be ready for the start of today's action momentarily. All right, we're back, just getting ready for the start of today's action. Referees are out of midfield with the Bears captains and the Piscataway captains going over last-minute instructions. And while we're waiting for that, let's go through the starting lineups. First for the visiting Piscataway Chiefs, senior Kevin Buck, senior Pablo Moreno, senior Kevin Cobina, senior Mike Forrest, sophomore Aaron Freeman, freshman Austin Freeman, junior Alejandro Hinestroa, sophomore Evan Mano, senior Alex Rivera, freshman Ishmael Soraya, and senior Jaleel Stewart. And now for your East Brunswick Bears, senior midfielder Robert Bierman, junior defender Robert Chalikar, senior midfielder Jake Weinreb, senior defender Brandon Yu, junior forward Abu Bastaros, sophomore defender Richard Keogh, junior midfielder Nigel Joseph, senior defender Joseph Carreri Russo, senior forward Zain Nandendwala, senior defender Livio Sarai Cernecco, and in goal for the Bears, Grant Corton, the junior. As they line up, the Bears will be going from right to left on your screen, wearing their home whites and green shorts. Piscataway will be in all black. And a little warm outside for the first day of fall, but not uncomfortable. As I mentioned at the outset, the Bears come in with a 3-0 record. Off to as quick a start as they could ask for right now, especially opening against their heated rivals from St. Joe's and Metuchen, beating them 5-2 to start off the season. Piscataway, on the other hand, having a tough time at the outset with a 1-2 record. As I mentioned, in the GMC Red Division, it doesn't matter what the records are. Each game is a battle to the end, and anything can happen, so be prepared. Should be a good one. We'll play 2 40-minute halves, and if the score is still tied at the end, we'll go into 2 10-minute overtimes. And if the score remains tied, that's how it will end. And we're underway here in East Brunswick. Ball quickly played out wide right by Piscataway. Way out of bounds. Bears looking very patient on their first touches of the ball here. Very possession-oriented team. Not in a hurry, just looking for the opportunities. Strung together about 7 or 8 passes in a row and now regained possession after a turnover. Carreri Russo feeds it out wide, right left. Russo again, playing two-touch with Richard Keogh. Joseph up the line. Both teams spacing the field. Not a lot of congestion in any part right now. Piscataway's trying to flick it on. Good challenge by Shalakar, but a little too aggressive as he climbed over the back of his opponent. That'll result in a free kick for Piscataway. A little too long of a kick to go straight at the goal, so look for a little chip just over the Bears' defense. Piscataway see if they can get a player run right onto it. And instead it goes right into the hands of keeper Grant Corton. His first touch of the game. Robert Bierman to take the throw for the Bears. Finding Nandan Dwala. And this will be the deepest penetration for the Bears early in the going. Quick throw to Joseph, cutting in from his left midfield position. And nice footwork will result in a corner kick for the Bears. If you're just joining us, we're 3 minutes into the action of today's boys soccer match between the East Brunswick Bears and the Piscataway Chiefs. Short corner flicked on and over the bar by Nigel Joseph. Headed back in by Weinreb. Piscataway midfielder trying to get a little fancy, results in a throw-in for East Brunswick. Nice flick on by Basaros. Yeah, and a little too much aggression by Nandan Dwala. We'll see what the humidity does for the teams out here. A little high kick on Piscataway. Nandan Dwala almost got a foot in the mouth there. And for the beginning of fall, it's temperature's bearable, but it's quite humid outside. So we'll see what how that plays into the energy and stamina of the teams. Piscataway center back, intent to play kickball to move it out, but not a lot of help in building an attack for his team. Long punt by Corton, and Joseph trying to run onto it. Nice play by Weinrib. Took that throw in down in his chest and tried to volley it over and drew a handball on his opponent. Quick restart. Keogh trying to go right through the middle. Gets it picked off. Piscataway, there's no numbers up there. Chiefs trying to build their first attack of the game. Little touch pass, fails to get through. And the Bears will try for the quick break, see if he can catch up to. Bastaros forces a throw in. Nandandwala will defer on the throw and then receive it. A lot of play in the midfield right now, as both teams are having trouble finding openings. It's either been intercepted, potential break, getting held back. Nandandwala getting held back. Piscataway defender very close to getting yellow carded on that one, as Nandandwala looked like he was going to break in all alone. Be a dangerous free kick situation, about 20 to 25 yards from the goal. Either be Weinreb or Joseph to take the kick. Joseph tries to finesse it over the wall but fails to do so. And Piscataway with a quick clear. Nobody downfield, though. And Corton punts it back downfield. Nice follow through by Jake Weinrib. Nice touch by the Piscataway winger. See if they can build on that. Now the Bears have a veteran back line, everyone returning from last year. So it's going to be very difficult for the Chiefs to penetrate. Piscataway intercepts, breaking down. Again, quick tackle by the Bears defenders. See if they can keep it in bounds. Yep, looks like they will. Intercepted by Keogh. Gets it back again. Somehow it finds its way over to the right side. Oh, couldn't get it through as Nigel Joseph was just cutting it on the left side, waiting for that pass. He would have walked into the goal. Piscataway just doesn't seem to bring numbers up front. They had 1-on-4 there for a moment. It was quickly turned away. Corton taking charge back there, telling his defenders that he has it. Bad miss kick by the Piscataway. Good challenge by Shalakar. Both teams playing very tight marking right now. Not a lot of breathing space for anyone out there. Pistaro says time and space. Joseph trying to win the ball down the left side, and he'll take the throw in instead. Pistaros looking for the left shot. Instead, tried to feather it through with his right foot, his off foot, if you will, given the position he was in. And he did get it across, but Robert Bierman just couldn't get it down low enough to get under the crossbar. Well, the Chiefs have not had given the goalkeeper, Bears goalkeeper Corton, much action so far. A couple of punts, but no real shots at all. Be a charge and call on the Piscataway defender, Alejandro Hindestroa. And let's see if the Bears can capitalize now. Get some movement there because it's very tight marking. Little chip. And not quite. Joseph and Carrier Russo trying to do a 1-2, but unsuccessful. As Piscataway has 6 people lined up on the back line there, almost daring the Bears to try to shoot through them. Brandon Yu, and we'll get a substitution for Piscataway. First one of the game for either team. And we'll retake that throw as the referee had not signaled for a restart yet. Again, another long clear by the Chiefs, but no one anywhere near to receive that pass. Now you got Joseph again, who's getting a lot of action down that left side. You. Back to Keogh. Chip it in. Nice ball. And a goal. 16 minutes in by Abu Bastaros. And the Bears jump out on top 1-0. Well, their hard work finally paid off as they've been pressuring down Piscataway's end for a good portion of the half, and Piscataway's been piling defenders back there, but Bastaros was Johnny on the spot, or Abu on the spot, if you will. And puts the Bears out in front 1-0. Ball played back to Weinreb. See, what's Piscataway's penchant for packing their defense. It's allowing the Bears defenders to cheat up beyond midfield and almost into the attacking third of the pitch. Good ball, through ball to Joseph. Oh, a little too impatient there. He had some time, but he was able to settle it. One touch and then shoot. He would have certainly had a goal there. You looking to change fields. Back in and Nadadwala. So 1-on-3. Another person helping out there. But in the end, good backtracking by you. Good flick on. Oh, nice save. Beautiful save. Bastaros flicked the ball on nicely for Nanadwala. And he walked in, did everything he should, and the keeper made a great save on that play. Bears with 6 people in the box. For confusion, Russo just over the top. There's nothing more satisfying to a defender than moving up into the play and putting the ball in the back of the net. And then having to sprint back to your position. Bears again, another one right over the top. They're getting the idea now. Piscataway better be careful, or this game could open up in the Bears' benefit very quickly. Joseph to Weinreb. Back to you. Cross to the weak side. Back into the middle, trying to find Bastaros. East Brunswick doing a very nice job of moving the ball back and forth across field to try to loosen the Chiefs' defense. Well, if you're just tuning in, we're midway through the first half of this Greater Middlesex Conference Red Division match between the East Brunswick Bears and Piscataway Chiefs. the Bears dominating play for sure after the first 5 minutes of back and forth. And 16 minutes in, Abu Bastaros put the Bears on top 1-0. East Brunswick called for an offside. Nice switch of the fields. Ball through to Nadadwala. Good challenge. That looked like a fair challenge. I would have been inclined to let them play on there. But that's me. Little miscommunication there almost results in a goal for the Chiefs. Definitely the keeper's job to keep his defense alert out there since he's got the entire play in front of him. And Nadadwala, left foot shot, right foot shot, sorry, the left side, just missed by the post. Nice move through by you. Oh, takedown, but they maintain possession. Good non-call. Bears getting some bodies off the bench. Good run through by Piscataway. A lot of backspin on that ball. Again, not enough numbers up there for the Chiefs. Wholesale substitutions getting ready for the Bears. Kobe Kellner, Alec Metch, Nick Kananako, and Same Maros awaiting their moment to check in. Nice stop by Corton as Piscataway forward just kind of softly dribbled right through. Given the dominance of the Bears at Piscataway's end so far, be a very demoralizing thing right now at this point. Piscataway showing some signs of life on offense. Drop it nicely into the box. Very nice head ball. That was number 20 for the Chiefs, Kevin Kobina. Really getting up there. Try to nod it past Grant Corton. Head coach David Hilgert from Piscataway trying to exhort his team on. Bastaros flicks it on. Donadwala with a challenge. Open net for Piscataway. And we have an offsides call. Bears looking to add to their lead as we wind down to 13 minutes left in the first half. Quick pace of the game. A little humid outside today. We'll see what that does for their energy level going into the second half. Nice flick on from Carreri Russo. Before Chris Bradley and number 11 Alex Stelikos coming in for the Bears. Will replace Bastaros and Nadadwala. Potential one-on-one here. Oh. Frustration. A quick little forward for Piscataway. Austin Freeman, only a freshman. Not quite sure what the call. Ball went out of bounds down there. And Piscataway will take another throw in. Yeah, we'll get an obstruction call on the Bears defender. Shalakar is Piscataway forward, did a nice job trying to break around him, push the ball through and hit the ground as he was blocked off. Free kick just outside the left side of the box. Chipped in, flick on. Bears hit now. Bears see if they can capitalize on it, but now it's Piscataway starting to bring numbers up. Well, Stelekos went down, but nobody really touched him. See if he, oh, beautiful ball going from left to right. Chris Bradley over to Maros. Cross back in. I see that should have been a non-call. Keeper had possession. Both boys went for the ball. And now Piscataway gets penalized because they got to take a free kick from the ground instead of the keeper punting it. Quick turnover, like an offside call. It's a very late call, though. He wasn't in an offside position, but the referee waited a long time before blowing the whistle. Piscataway with a little more shape out there in their formation as opposed to the early part of this match when they were basically packing it into their end of the field at numbers. A little too light on the chip shot there as he tried to deliver it into a scoring chance. Potential break downfield. Nice feathering through. Got a 2-on-1 if he can get across. Just a little too far for Alex Stelekos. But the Bears will get a throw deep in Piscataway's end. Good attempt by Chris Bradley, but just wide of the net. We're about 2 weeks into the season now, and the Bears are now ranked number 15 in the Star Ledger poll, which is pretty good considering the number of top-notch schools with boys soccer in the state. Let alone the GMC Red Division. That was a good call. As Stelekos clipped out the feet from Pablo Moreno, the senior midfielder. Got to be some talking back there by the keeper. Those moments of confusion that can end up costing you a goal. Bradley loses it out of bounds. Long throw, trying to spring Bradley or Stelikos. Long throw, but too many black shirts around there. Got to keep an eye on a little number 12 for Piscataway, the freshman up top. Just itching for a breakaway, and the Bears get caught ball watching, could be trouble. There he goes, trying to break through. And he ends up scoring. Little freshman, Austin Freeman, on a quick breakthrough. And Piscataway ties the score with just under 4 minutes left in the first half. 1-1. Well, I hate to say I predicted it, but sure enough, the young freshman got his break and went right through and did a nice job. Calmly slotted the ball into the open net. Now the pressure's back on the Bears. Kind of a stunned Bears team right now as they've dominated control of the play and have just the not only just have the one goal to show for it, but are now tied up at 1-1. Piscataway starting to build again. Dangerous balls. It's going to be a corner kick as that got deflected off a Bear defender. Bears looking for those leapers to defend against. And we're under 2 minutes in the first half. The official time will be kept on the field. East Brunswick would sorely love to regain their lead before the halftime whistle. Nice feathering ball to Bradley. Looked like he hitched up just a little bit with the oncoming goalkeeper. See if he can get the ball across. Nope. Goal kick. Bradley trying to flick it on. Met's trying to clear it out. Well, looks like Piscataway will get the last offensive chance of the half. As I estimate, probably about half a minute left from the whistle. And that'll do it for the first half of play here at J. Doyle Field. With the score, East Brunswick Bears 1 and Piscataway Chiefs 1. We'll be back for the second half shortly. Okay, the teams have switched ends, had their rests, got instructions from their coaches, and ready for what should be an exciting second half of action here. As I said at the opening, doesn't matter what the records are. Whenever a GMC Red Division match takes place, anything can happen. And sure enough, the 3-0 Bears are all knotted up with the 1-2 Piscataway Chiefs. Early part of the game was played more in the midfield before the Bears started to dominate possession and territory, resulting in a goal at the 16-minute mark by Abu Bastaros. And Piscataway found signs of life. And because of some inattentiveness on the part of the defense, the little freshman for Piscataway snuck in and tied the game up with about 4 minutes to go in the first half, and that's where we stand. In case you want to set a DVR or DVD recorder or whatever, the game you're watching now will be replayed again on EBTV Sunday, September 26th at 8 p.m. and also on October 3rd, which is a Sunday, at 4 p.m. Little jersey pulling uncalled, and referee's going to stop the clock, issuing a yellow card to number 27, Liviero Cerneco, which will result in an automatic substitution. A little too anxious, was pulling the jersey of the Piscataway forward as he was running downfield. And Piscataway will get a free kick just inside midfield. Good long ball. And Piscataway will get a throw in. A little more tugging on the jersey, this time by Piscataway. Joseph with a quick restart. A lot of space through the middle for you. Pushes it wide left. Again, trying to drag the defenders all around the field. It's the old adage, the ball's going to get quicker from point A to point B with a pass. That's a great way to tire out your opponents. See if the Bears can regain some of that tenacity they showed midway through the first half. Ball flicked on by Carreri Russo coming up from his defender position. Piscataway trying to break, but the Bears get back quickly on defense. Quick settle and touch. Looks like we have a new keeper in for the Bears, Emilio Rodriguez. You looking to push it wide right. Probably hear the breeze picking up out there. It's whistling through my microphone, but it's very comfortable, so we'll take it. Bastaros down the right side, gets in the defender and turns it over. Couldn't get the ball to his teammate in the middle. Nice cross by Joseph. Nobody in position to knock it in. So he beat the defender around the corner and had a nice cross about 2-3 yards out from the goal. Quick one touch back by you. You trying to conduct the orchestra out there. Abu flicks it on nicely. All Nanda Dwala needed to do is tuck his head down and go forward to have a clear shot on goal that time. Flick on by Russo. Oh, just wide. A lot of activity and confusion in the Piscataway box now, but the Chiefs will look to break out. Bears with a quick counter. So a little too much on the dribbling there by Bastaros, as he had some players ready to break if they could get the pass. Now we got an obstruction call against Piscataway. Jake Weinreb will try to curl this ball into the middle and hope for an on-rushing teammate's head. And it is, but right at the keeper. Any place but there, but great play all around. Joe Carreri Russo's probably had as much offensive opportunities as he has any of the forwards on his team. Joseph with a nice little touch to Weinreb. Bears trying to control possession. Trying to get these passes through seams that aren't there. A little too long for Piscataway forward, but still get a throw in deep in the zone. Bears trying to get out of their zone, but the Chiefs giving them some problems right now. Got a 3-on-4, slowly building to a 5-on-4 if they can capitalize on the extra man. Nice ball out wide to Nigel Joseph. Breaks through. Tries to take on one too many defenders there. After he got by that first guy, he had teammates waiting in the box, but it looks a lot easier from up here sometimes. Actually, all the time. Alex Mess. Should be a white throw, and his Bierman did a great job to bounce it off the Piscataway defender's chins. Long throw deep into the box. About as effective as a corner kick would be in that throw. Piscataway quickly trying to pull up and draw the Bears offside. Pistaros over to Joseph. And we'll have a white throw. If you've just finished dinner and you're channel surfing, and all of a sudden expecting to see community announcements, you see a soccer match. You are watching the Greater Middlesex Division boys match between Piscataway and East Brunswick. We're 12 minutes into the second half of a 1-1 game. And if you want to see the action you've missed so far, this game will be replayed on EBTV September 26th at 8 p.m. and October 3rd at 4 p.m. Quick break if they can make it work. Joseph cutting in. Quick shot, nice stop. Difficult shot to stop as it took a short hop, and Piscataway keeper gave up a rebound, but there was nobody there to collect. Jake Weinreb with a short corner to Metch. Not so many stoppages for substitutes as there usually is in a East Brunswick Bears, or Lady Bears for that matter, match. There's a little freshman again, Freeman. Bears trying to work their way out of their end. Finally get a through ball. Nanadwala. Should write that 100 times tonight. East Brunswick trying to force the ball into the Piscataway end, but as they did early in the first half, the Chiefs defenders are just lining up, almost inviting an attack. Nice switch of the fields. Just a little too far. Chiefs have 9 people back on defense, including the keeper. Good call by the official. As we had an offside by Nanadwala. Excuse me, it was Bastaros on the left side. I stand corrected. I was right the first time. Joseph 1-on-3. Finds. Quick 1-2 combinations are going to break this Piscataway defense wide open if they can do it. The Bears can do it. Nanadwala trying to set up a style, just a little too far ahead of him. Joseph, nice ball across, a little too deep towards the goal. And we got Alex Delikos reporting in. And he will replace Zane Nanadwala. Nobody on the right side for the Bears. So there's really no place to go there with the pass. Nice flick on with a header. But again, 7-8 Chiefs back there. Not a lot of space. Yeah, referee caught Joe Carreri-Russo with an elbow. Long ball could be a little too far. Well, it's got to be a surprise to many Bear supporters so far as a 1-1 draw midway through the second half of this match. The goal 16 minutes in by Abu Bastaros gave the Bears a 1-0 advantage. And then the young freshman, Austin Freeman, scored with 4 minutes left in the half to tie it at 1. Long punt by Rodriguez. Dangerous opportunity. Bastaros has it taken away, but it'll result in a Bear throw. Make a substitution now as number 31, Colby Kellner, checks in. And he will replace Robert Bierman. Looking at a clean shot here if he can take it. Ooh, nice save. And Bastaros stopped again by the Piscataway keeper. OneWeb wiggled around the box with the ball and finally got a little shovel pass to the left side. Just a miss hit over there, but Bears are definitely putting some serious pressure on the Chiefs keeper right now. See if they can capitalize on this miss hit. Good stop by Shalikar as the Piscataway forward was ready to pounce on that loose ball and take it in a breakaway. A lot of collisions, but nothing serious out there, and the referees, all in all, are letting the guys play. Weinreb over to take the corner kick for East Brunswick. Nine Chiefs inside their defensive end. Nice ball. Russo with a header, another header. And just wide by Shalikar. Keogh with the toss in. See which way he calls that. Well. Piscataway will get the restart, and they're just on their half of the field. Long line drive through to Austin. Freeman. Referee going over to check on the play. We had a collision with the keeper. And Piscataway used this opportunity to make a quick substitution. First one of the second half for them. Bears would sorely like to put another one in the back of the net soon. Quick touch to get him through. Put it behind him instead, allowing a lot of the defenders to get back. Good ball. Trouble is right now there's too many black shirts in the ball in the back. Pistaros in. Tried to place that shot a little too much. And we got the clock stopped here as Abu Bastaros is off behind the goal. And we'll take a quick break in the action while he's attended to. Okay, Abu Bastaros coming off from the trainer's cart. Like he injured his leg after the last goal attempt by him. Hopefully he's all right. We'll be back in shortly. Restart. Confusion. And we have a goal for the Bears. Right off the restart. Free kick taken by Jake Weinreb. And Joe Carreri Russo, the defender who seems to be up in the front most of the day, scores to give the Bears a 2-1 lead. Well, it's just what the Bears needed. Restart right off the injury timeout. And Weinreb deposited a beautiful ball right about 8 yards from the goal. And Carreri Russo got up probably about as high as he can to flick it on. And that is a huge goal in this game. Now with a 2-1 lead, maybe it would behoove Carreri Russo and the defenders to hold their ground and protect this lead. Because they've taken a little steam out of Piscataway right now. You can see now there's 8 Bears coming back on defense, so. Stella goes for the ball. Little too far down the right side. Piscataway trying to counter here on the left side. Going to have an obstruction call on Shalikar. Senior Kevin Buck to take this kick. Nice ball. How about flying leap in an attempt to score a spectacular goal on the part of the Piscataway back. The Bears can afford to be a little more patient at this stage. Number 16, Don Pisano, checking in for the first time today. Replacing Colby Kellner. Piscataway with a lot of space there. It's going to be a corner kick for the Chiefs as we're winding down to about 9 minutes left in the second half of this GMC Red Division match between the East Brunswick Bears and Piscataway Chiefs. East Brunswick currently holding a 2-1 lead on a goal by Joe Carreri Russo after a restart from an injury timeout. Bears in no hurry to get this kickoff as try to milk some precious seconds off. Weinreb. Trying to get a little fancy there, but nearly turned it over. Nadadwala trying to body his way through. Carreri Russo stepping up again. Piscataway wants to tie this game up. They've got really no choice than to bring some more numbers up. It's not going to matter whether they lose 2-1 or 3-1, but you have to give yourself the opportunity to try to tie the score. Bears just chipping it out of their end. Nice ball down the right side. Let's see if they can do something with it. Piscataway take the throw. Got more bodies in the box than they've had most of the game. Kind of a difficult ball to handle for the recipient right by the touchline, and it'll result in a goal kick. As I mentioned before, for an East Brunswick game, whether it be boys or girls, there's been very few substitutions relative to what you normally see. Piscataway with a quick shot. Beautiful save by Rodriguez. Bears could have a quick counter if they can get the ball in bounds quick. Kind of a difficult ball for Rodriguez to play, but he had to, could not pick it up. Nice little flick on, and a great tackle. That was Here we go, coming in deep, Stelikos. Could not get a strong shot off. Now the Bears have some terrific goal scorers. They just need a little more patience out there. Rodriguez come out and snared that loft, but need to be a little more definitive in the communication there. They were officially under 4 minutes left in this match, with your East Brunswick Bears leading Piscataway 2-1. Bears in the white jerseys going from left to right on your screen. East Brunswick content to keep a few extra numbers back now, trying to protect that lead late in the game. Ball through to Stelikos. Good defensive play all around. Betts taking the ball up through. Tries to tuck it through. 3-on-2 if they can make it work. Not a Dwala. Stelikos. And with Piscataway having nothing to lose here, these last couple of minutes should see some glorious opportunities for East Brunswick as the Chiefs try to put numbers up front and attempt to tie the score. Nice flick on. Beautiful ball through. Nadadwala trying to settle it down and lofts it just into the goal. And that should do it for the Bears. Nadadwala with a beautiful flick on just over the head of the keeper underneath the crossbar to give the Bears a 3-1 lead. Bears another opportunity. Patience. They have time, they have space, and they have numbers. Joseph. And with the official time kept on the field, I'd estimate we're under a minute right now. Well, that'll be 3 difficult opponents out of the 4. I guess they're all difficult. You still have to play the game out there in the field, but to have St. Joe's and Piscataway among your first 3 games, their first 4 games, and to keep your record at 4-0 is a great sign for the balance of the season here. And the referee blows his whistle 3 times, signaling the end of today's match with the final score, East Brunswick Bears 3, Piscataway 1. For the EBTV crew, this is Phil Peterson saying good afternoon.